Hey everybody, 7up07 here, and today I'm going to be showing you my gaming collection. I'm not going to show you games in this part. I'm going to show you my consoles, since I have most of the ones that I want. There's still a couple I don't want, but I'll tell you about that later. Uh, okay, so basically I have them all set up right here, and I'm going to tell you how I got all of these and for how much and stuff. Most of these I have just gotten, and I'll go over that too. So let's start over here on the right. Get over here. On the far right over here I have my Sega Dreamcast, and I got this. This is the newest one I got. I got this about 4 days ago at this flea market I go to all the time, and I got it for 25 bucks with about 13 games, some of which I don't even want. And then it came with this controller, the one I'm using, and I don't know if you can see it. Pull it out. I have another one here. Yeah, that was $25 with the games and stuff. I don't have the VMU, the memory units for it, but I'm working on getting one of those, about 8 bucks online. So then I guess move on over here. I have my Super Nintendo. I actually got that from the same guy. It didn't have any of the cords and no controller. It did come with this game, Donkey Kong Country. I have more games, I just happen to be playing that one. And it was really, really dirty, and it didn't even look like it would work at all, but it was $2. So I went ahead and bought it, and I had a friend that had some cables, so after I cleaned it up and stuff, it ended up working great. And I got a cable for free that actual same day, because one of my friends there had one. And then I bought this at Play and Trade. I got this controller. It's third party, and it's kind of cheap, but I don't know, it works. I'm probably going to get an official Nintendo one eventually. Okay, so then up here, my GameCube. Oh, and by the way, I got this about a week and a half ago. This I got about a week ago, and I got it for $20 at Goodwill, actually. And I actually only have one game for it. I'm just playing Harvest Moon. That's my TV. It's not very big, but it works. Yeah, and then I have one memory card that came with it, and then controller here, and a second one here. And it came with the coax AV cable, but I hate coax AV cables, so I am sharing between the Super Nintendo, GameCube, and N64. The composite AV cable, it can be shared between all three of those. So then over here, my Sega Genesis. I have the Genesis and then the 32X add-on for it. These, it's kind of like a separate system if you don't know anything about it. Let me think of how to explain it. They didn't want to make an entirely new system because they didn't think people would buy that. So they just made this add-on, and it was pretty expensive itself when it first came out. There's not a whole lot of games for it. It plays the regular Genesis games, but there's a lot of games that you have to have this for that are 32-bit. So, yeah. I don't have any of the 32X games, though. But you can still play the regular Genesis games through it. But it can be removed, as you see there. And then this came, I got that for $15 with the add-on. And this controller, and then another one here. So that was pretty good. It also came with a Monopoly game. I didn't really care about that, but I have the GBA and PC version of that too. I'll move over here. This is probably my favorite system, my PlayStation 2. I got this about a year after it came out, so I've had this one the longest, probably about 5 or 6 years. And I've had every version of it. I have the thing at Best Buy where you can trade in one and pay like 20 bucks and get another one if it breaks. So I've had the fat version, I've had the first slimline version that was black. Then I got all three colors, the silver, the white, and the black of the second slimline version. And then now this is the newest one. You can tell because it's kind of shiny and like smooth on this side, and this is the still the scratchy type thing. So I've had what, 5 models of it. Yeah, it's probably my favorite system. And then I have this controller and another one here and another one here. And then I also, over here, I have 2 Guitar Hero 2 guitars for it. Let's see, and then I also have these memory cards. I have 2 official Sonys, the red and the blue, and then the third-party 64 meg. That's useful for sports games and stuff. Those things don't always work, but that one did, so pretty happy with that. And then I also play my PS1 games on it, so I have 4 PS1 memory cards. Let's see here. Where was I? Oh, something I forgot to mention about my Genesis. I have the coaxial AV for this. That's what came with it. But I had one on order right now. It should be coming any day. A composite for that. Nintendo 64. I have 1 controller. I got this for 30 bucks from one of my friends. It has no rumble pack in it. But it does have the jumper transfer pack right there, if you can see that. Yeah, it's in great shape. I don't know, it's probably one of my other favorite systems. I really like it. I don't know why. There's just something about it. I just really love it. Got Star Fox 64 in there. And then down here, turn it up this way. I have my Xbox 360. This one I got about 2 months ago. Oh, that I got about 3 weeks ago. This one I got 2 months ago. And I just got it from Best Buy. I have the same thing as I do with the PS2. 1 wireless controller. And then if you can see, I know you can't, but back there in the back you see this little stick right there. That's the wireless adapter. And I do not have the hard drive for it yet. I'm still going to get one of those though. And then I also have the CNET controllers. So here's the sensor for those. And then I have all 4 controllers for that. If you can see those, okay. So then I'll show you my PC. It's well, here's the tower. It's a Dell Inspiron 530. It's pretty new. I got it about 4 months ago. I put a new video card in it, so it can pretty much play any major PC game. Here's my EasyCap capture card. That's what I record all of my stuff with, the other stuff you see on my channel. And I plug in all of my systems right into this, so I just have all of the AVs back here that I can trade out. And then, so then I don't have to go through my TV, that one stays in there all the time. And then I also have 2 new speakers for it, and a nice flat screen monitor. It's pretty good. My Dragon Quest 8 background, awesome. And then here's where I keep all my games, but I'm not going to show you those right now. I'm going to show you these 2. My Game Boy Advance. Thank you to my friend Riku Cotton. Look him up, R-I-K-U Cotton. He donated this one to me. It does not have the battery pack, but you know, most Game Boy Advances run out. The batteries, yeah, the pack breaks off way too easily. My DS. Yeah, the top LCD screen broke out on it, so that's a bunch of the LCD liquids leaked out all over the place. So I can still play advanced games on it, but I can't play DS games. Sucks. Okay. So, oh, and I got that DS right when it came out. I don't know. That's the original one, not the Lite. I'm probably going to get a DSi since I have an Advance. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, that's basically all of my game systems. I think I went just over about everything I need to. As for ones I still want to get, I know I want an NES. Definitely on the top of my list. And probably an Atari 2600. and then Sega Saturn, Sega CD, and maybe an Atari Jaguar, I'm not sure. If there's any other ones you can think of, go ahead and leave a comment, and I'll think about getting it, because, I don't know, if I can get it for cheap, I'll get it. So, yeah, I'm going to show off my PS2 games next, because that's mostly what I have over there. And then as I get more games for my other systems here, I'll show those too. So, thanks for watching, go watch my other videos, and subscribe.